And we're back. Let me go and do the opening here. All right, family, we are back. Heaven to the family. Starting to get this together here. So, even my looks, can you not see the signs in what you see of what the condition is doing? So let's get into it. Holy Quran message of the week. And it's coming out of chapter 19. True, something is about to be born. Mary, revealed at Mecca 6 sections, good and bad, 98 verses. Something about to be born, universal. Now, if you're having a problem with getting your green screen together and things of that nature, you can text me at 214-682-0876 and text green to that number, 214-682-0876, and I can help you in assisting that. As far as I'm concerned, just give a generous donation as far as with the Cash App. That's $ the So What Show. But I'm gonna be making matter of fact, I may just put it in this one just to show y'all how to do it, because I know that some people can't do it. And then my man was talking about it, but he didn't show you how to do it. And then you have it, the instructions on the StreamYard, but they only show it in the Chrome. So I'm gonna show it to you how to do it in the Chrome as well as in the another browser. I forget the name of that browser at the moment, but yeah, in the Microsoft Edge as well. Okay, I'll do that at the end. I will go and do that. So let's get started. Section 1, truth. Zacharias and John. Zacharias and John. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Sufficient God, Blessed, Knowing, Truthful God. A mention of the mercy of thy Lord to his servant Zacharias, when he called upon his Lord, crying in secret. He said, my Lord, my bones are weakened, and my head flares with hoariness, and I have never been unsuccessful in my prayer to you, my Lord. And I fear my kin folks after me, and my wife is barren. So grant me from thyself an heir, who should inherit me, and inherit of the children of Jacob or Yaqub, Caucasians, and make him, my Lord, acceptable to you. O Zacharias, we give you good news of a boy whose name is John. We have not made before anyone his equal. He said, my Lord, how shall I have a son, and my wife is barren, can't have children? and I have reached extreme old age. He said, so it will be. It will be. Thy Lord says, it is easy to me. And indeed, I created you before, when you was nothing. We all come from sperm, which is considered nothing, yet it has intelligence in it. And when it goes into the womb of the egg and the egg, and it how should I say, spark with the egg, it becomes something yet nothing, nothing yet something. It could be an idea, it could be a business, it could be a something that you're inspiring to do, an action, a thought. Okay, he said, so it will be. It will be. And I am we are, as far as I'm concerned, we are designing merch as I speak. We designed about at least 10 different merch, prepping for back to school. So we're doing things behind the scene. We're just not doing it in the front. Let's keep going. He says, so it will be. What y'all know about that rumble? We didn't design some rumble backpacks and for the phone cases and the iPad cases. Yeah, got the widow. What you know about that? The widow backpack. Ooh boy. So you got to be tapped in with the babies. But anyway, let's keep going. He said, my Lord, and matter of fact, children, if you have any type of special type of backpack you would like to sport this year, just put it down in the comments below and we will get started on creating it. That's right. You can put $1 million on that. Now let's keep going. He said, so it will be. Thy Lord says, it is easy to me. And indeed, I created you before, when thou was nothing. He said, my Lord, give me a sign. He said, the sign, your sign, is that you speak not to people 3 nights, being in sound health. So he went forth to his people from the sanctuary and proclaimed to them, glorify Allah, Allah, morning and evening. O John, take hold of the book with strength. And we granted him wisdom when a child, and kind-heartedness from us and purity. And he was dutiful. I noticed once I got back started with this music, the youth, he's a Caucasian white boy, cool, but he was there with me when I made my first video, and my first video was Champion, CHAMPION, and him and another black beautiful woman. And as soon as I got my new site up, he was right there. He was right there, just like he was from day one when I made my first video. And I made my first video on a little camcorder where you gotta open it up and it and you had to put batteries in it, and it didn't last no more than like 30 minutes. So I had to have backup batteries, and I didn't have no backup batteries. I just used what I had to film, to make the video that day of when the Mavericks won the championship. As soon as I got here, they won the championship. It'd be like that a lot of places. As soon as I got over to Mississippi, the Saints won their championship. When I got over there to what was that, Maryland, they won their championship. It in about 4 or 5 other places. Every time God put me in that location, they won championships. I'm not even lying. And then on the championship one with the Mavericks, I went into the Quran, prayed on it, and then I wrote an inspirational song, The Champion. It may be because I ain't had it all my equipment. I didn't even have a camera. But anyway, it was inspired. I was inspired to write ahead of time to inspire the Mavericks in the playoffs. And what I rapped and how I rapped it, far as the champion ship, it's called champion, but in the championship, that's exactly how they won the championship. And interesting, my brother-in-law name is John, and he could bear you witness to this, that I wrote this before they won the championship with the help of God, and it came to be just like it was written. But the thing about that, I was shocked myself. The thing about that, Allah told me to never do that again. It's almost like it was draining people powers or resources to even bring it about. It was like turning ties that wasn't with it to be with it. And Allah told me not to never do that again. So we gonna do it again with another one? No, Allah told me never to do that again. Allah ain't never been wrong to me to this day. Okay, so let's keep on going here. This is just what I'm getting out of this. And kindly to his parents, talking about John, and kindly to his parents, and he was not insolent, disobedient, and peace on him the day he was born. But this John is a Caucasian. It could be considered the Caucasian race as well. Like when Jacob poured on his ankle, his brother ankle, or some of that nature in the Bible, and deceived him and took his place, that Jacob. Let's keep on going. And peace on him the day he was born and the day he died and the day he is raised to life. Now I'm thinking about that young buck. When I went down far as with my music in 2013, I was getting all my music together. I had music because I didn't have no equipment back then. I had to make my beats and stuff off of the old Atari. I still got the beats and stuff with the little cartridges you got to put up in there, and then the beat come on, and you make the beat and you can record on it. That's why some of my songs sound like that, because I had to figure out a way how I can take it off of the game and make an audio of it to be heard to anybody else. So a lot of them songs, most people wouldn't even be able to hear them if I hadn't figured out a way to like that song. That was one of my hottest songs last week. Ain't gonna be pressing me. Ain't gonna be pressing me. Matter of fact, we finished with the Holy Quran for the week. We might as well go to it. So Let me pull it up. We're going to listen to this song. This song was done on the PlayStation. I made the beat on the PlayStation and brought it about to be able to be heard by using my knowledge of technology of putting something together to get it off into the audio. I mean, our tech wasn't even that advanced yet. We didn't have Instagram and live and streaming and all this stuff. We wasn't there yet. We was just starting to get the flat screen phones. And I was like, man, how the heck you ain't got no buttons on it? What you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? So we didn't even have the flat screen, the flats, the screens like that, the flat screens. Oh man, I can't even say it. The flat phone screens, say it like that. But I'm about to go over here to it now and let y'all see it and let you hear it. It was one of the top songs last week at that. But this was created on there. All right, let me see if it's going there. Okay, we got it. In it. Let me see. This probably already, I don't know if it went to the next week or not yet, but we about to check it out. See? Matter of fact, while we at it, before we go there, let's look at the stats. We have 550, 535 for the day. Our record is going over 1,000 in one day. We already over half that at noon. We got to 11 o'clock tonight to break that record. But I ain't really been striving to break it. It's still, I mean, it was like 400 this morning. I'm like, man, I mean, way over double. But there we go. So we got the site. Our site is doing 54%. Facebook is doing some. Twitter is doing some. And the rest is going to the other one. For the week, we're going to say that one. By the country. Come on, baby. I haven't had this thing on. Let me close this. Well, no, I'm going to keep it open so I can show y'all how to do that. We got the United States at the top. Then we got United Kingdom, then Canada, Australia, and other popular songs. I think this is the one for, I was going to say, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. But see, you see it there. Ain't Goin. I'm going to come back to it though. So for the week, profile engagements this week on 3,427. Wow. So on the site is 78%, Facebook 19.4, Twitter 1.9. And by the city, sorry, I had it on for a minute. Learn how to get this green screen on and things of that nature. But by the city, Las Vegas is the number one fire support. And then, which is interesting, I don't even know too many people in Vegas. I do know some, but it's very interesting. But Vegas is number one. Houston, number two. Houston is more supported than Dallas. What's going on, Dallas? New York, right there tied with Houston. And then all the way overseas, London coming in third. And the others is below that. So with this popular songs for the week, we got Godzilla number one, Ain't None Identical number two, Go Hard still coming in there at third. And see, these two I ain't even push, Ain't Goin and Real Man. I ain't pushed neither one of those, but the Ain't Goin is the one I did on the PlayStation. Check it out. Ain't gon' keep pressing me, ain't gon' keep stressing me, ain't gon' keep testing me. You can get up with me, ain't gon' keep. Now, mind you, I wrote this song when I had hurt my ankle. I was sitting up in the trailer, and my AC was out. My power's out because they hadn't kicked in my workers' comp yet. So I was in a house, ain't had no lights. No, I ain't had no water, no hot water. Ain't had no hot water. I had my power, but for some reason I ain't had no heat, because I remember sweating up in that bad boy, laying on the floor with my leg cocked up, because I ain't want to go to the back room, because I had seen a water moccasin snake pop off the off the stay by Little Creek, popped off the bedroom door and went down through a hole. I found out it was a hole there. I'm like, man, where the heck did this thing go? I know I ain't tripping, because I was seeing it from the side of my eye, and I'm like, and I seen that bad boy and fell down. I'm like, what the heck, a snake? So I ain't even want to go sleeping back there. I found out the hole was right there in the corner, but I'm like, man, he might got another hole somewhere. That bad boy got up in the house, man. I wasn't up in that room for a good 2 or 3 weeks for sure, because I had to make sure, man, for real. I ain't even lying. I'm like, this goddamn snake thing got up in this trailer, man. So I'm up in there with a hurt ankle, laying on the floor with my leg cocked up on the pillow so it can heal, and I couldn't do nothing else but make music and write. And this one of them songs that came from that, because I was going through so much over there in Brookhaven, Mississippi, and they was just tripping, man. They wouldn't give me a job. I had to dumb down myself to get the job. And then I got a job at the McDonald's. The woman got me out of there because I ain't want to touch no goddamn pork bacon cooking on the dang on stove. She gonna lie on that. Oh, you believe in that? Oh, for I'm Muhammad, your God. I said, no, ma'am, that's not it. And she just swore she knew what she was talking about. And from there, she told me to leave. So I clocked out, left, came back the next day. The other manager talking about, she said, you walked out of here loud and quit. I said, I ain't did that. So I had to call equal employment on them, and they was gonna give me the job back. But I'm like, man, forget that. I had already got another job. It ain't like it was hard for me to get jobs with my experience in trades and stuff and background. But it's just a point. Going through all this, my ankle got broke because the guys on my job hating because I was making more money than them, and it's just too much stuff going on, man. And this is where this song come from. So I want to give you a little background on it before I play it. Ain't gonna keep on pressing me. Ain't gonna keep on stressing me. Ain't gonna keep on testing me. You can get the hell with me. Ain't gonna keep on pressing me. Ain't gonna keep on stressing me. Ain't gonna keep on testing me. You can get the hell away from me. Ain't gonna keep on pressing me. Ain't gonna keep on stressing me. Ain't gonna keep on testing me. By snitch, by rap, by open shit. Ain't gonna get eyes me. Ain't gonna buy motherfuckers by. Ain't gonna buy bitch test me. By snitch, by rap, by open shit. Don't say you ain't, cause I know that you is. You ain't got no light, you ain't got no biz. Cold-hearted blood, mother, Russell envious. You put a price on my life, I know you do this. So you ain't know it is where you can have this. I don't give a fuck about a bitch or a snitch. Fuck you and every generation of your kids. By the end of this, bitch, you gon' feel this. Man, I'm so motherfucking serious. I'm taking back to the blocks, kill this. Have your ass rockin' chop so furious. And anybody else who wanna get up on the list, get the switches on your rotten ass punk bitches, reloading bitches and crash, all getting ditches with your roaches and rats and cats and dogs missing, trying to bottle a bitch with nobody fishing. Ain't gonna keep on pressing me. Ain't gonna buy my stressing me. Ain't gonna buy bitch testing me. Buy snitch, buy rap, buy open shit. Ain't gonna get eyes me. Ain't gonna buy motherfuckers by. Ain't gonna buy bitch test me. Buy snitch, buy rap, buy open shit.
Got a price platinum cup, but get dry. Plates made of gold, I wanna give slob. If I ain't special, bitch, you ain't been born. I'm tired of you polluted whores with your ass worn. Talking about light skin, one out of style. Precious really bench, bitch, your ass straight file. You only saying what somebody else fucking said. I'm looking at a walking dead, closed casket. Trying to plot all my riches cause you ain't shit. Come think about it, you don't even want shit. When the last time your ass took a damn trip, or didn't have to do a flip just to get chips? Girl, your ass so damn ridiculous. Half of these women don't even see why they have kids. Scheming on child support, that ain't about shit. Not even close to reality, even having kids. Ain't gonna keep pressing me. Ain't gonna buy my stressing me. Ain't gonna buy bitch stressing me.
And I'm saying bye because I had already put in my mind. Stop this. I had already put in my mind from that point, I'm about to get the hell out of Mississippi soon as I get my stuff like I need to. And once that money kicked in, and got my stuff all back up to par, I was out. I just went straight to Texas. I'm like, I can't deal with no more of this. I done broke more bones than I've broke in my whole life within goddamn 4 years over here in Mississippi, dealing with these wannabe slaves, don't want to wake up, wannabe masses boy, don't want to see your brother be productive and in business and do stuff. I was even striving to start a business down there. I was striving to start a flea market down there because they didn't have nothing for black folks. I had got my auntie a job cooking at a club because I was gonna have her cooking the food. She got her part. The other people in the city, they the ones backed out. She was there for her part. I was getting the families and stuff together, because everybody was out there selling cantaloupes and watermelon, and then you got somebody selling peanuts, you got somebody selling fruit over here, some apples over here, some oranges over here. I'm like, man, and y'all sitting out there all day. You make even the ones selling dogs. You got people out here hustling all over Brookhaven, Mississippi, but nobody have thought about bringing it all to one place where everybody just come to them, instead of you sitting out there by yourself in the rain and everything else in the hot sun just to get your hustle on. But if you brought it all together unitedly, if they didn't want your food, they still got some other ones around here. And then if they get theirs, they may want to get some of your watermelon. If they got the watermelon, they may want to get some cantaloupe. They got the cantaloupe, they may want to get some peanuts. And then not just that, I even went to my man who had the children balloon things down there and had it all hooked up. I put my time in and my skills in communicating to people and showing them the vision and showing them the professionalism of it. Even got the building, man. I ain't even had to pay for the building. The brother was just gonna give me the building. That's why my auntie got up in there, was cooking up in there, just being real. And my brother sat down and gave me game on far as starting business and opening bank accounts and things of that nature. And you know, when I even got talking to the police and the sheriff department up in this bad boy, man. I was because I knew it could be done. I seen the niche, I seen it needed. I'm like, it don't make sense. And then when it was about to be going about, the vendors, they start backing out. Like they don't want to do it together. They rather be out there on the corner selling the cantaloupe and the watermelon by themselves. I'm like, man, if y'all can't see the blessing and you being doubled and tripled and unmeasured in the amount you can make, it don't make no sense. But hey, man, they ain't want to do it, and all this other stuff they start pressing me on. I'm like, I ain't about to deal with these ignorant folks. I'm out of here. The white folks don't mind you making money and stuff like that, but just don't get bigger than them. See, I'll tell you about that another story. And the black ones, they don't want you, they don't want to help you out because they want to be the man of the city and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they all backwards down there, man. Then they don't want you, don't boss I was gonna get. I remember working with my the white man down, that white man down there. He know I was cool with the youth, and I'm all connected with him. He had hired a couple of youth to come work with us and the laborers while we doing the roof. And soon as I got up in the truck with him, he like, man, don't be talking on that brother stuff up when they get up in the truck, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So y'all just don't know, man. I've always kept it real as far as with my people and striving to do right and uniting our people in the communities and things of that nature for us. So I don't know what who you getting your information from. Better go back and recheck my resume as far as I'm concerned. But with that being stated, let me go over here and show y'all how to get your green screen on your StreamYard in Chrome as well as Microsoft Edge. Let me go and share my screen here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole screen. All right. Okay, so this is what it's talking about. You go over here and it's gonna basically go straight through how you do it on Chrome. But I'm about to show it to you so you can know. I may just edit it and just have this by itself. But let's go back. So you're gonna come up into the Chrome. Or this is Microsoft Edge right here. So when you come into the Microsoft Edge, I can do the Chrome one next. Let me see here. Let's see, Microsoft Edge browser. Let me see here. Okay, let me go up here. Microsoft Edge browser. So you're gonna go to the Microsoft browser if you don't have it already, and you're gonna get your Microsoft browser. Once you get your Microsoft browser, if you already got Microsoft browser, you're gonna go over here. Once you go over here, you're gonna go down to your settings right here. Once you get to your settings, you're gonna go over here to your systems right here. You're gonna tap into your systems like that. Right here inside of your systems, you're gonna look right here at your use hardware acceleration when available. If it's off like that, you want to make sure it's on like that. Okay, so now you got that part on. Then you're gonna want to go to a new tab and put up in your tab HTTPS slash dot, the two dots, whatever that's called, slash slash. Then you're gonna want to put what is it? Man, let me think. It's a word you got to put up in there. I'm forgetting the word right now. Hold on, let me see if I can go back to it. Oh my goodness. Let me see. You're gonna want to put yeah, you're gonna want to put, I know it now. What you want to put up in here is HTTPS, the two dots, slash slash Chrome flags. And once you press that, press enter. I'm pretty sure that's it. Is it flag or flags? Maybe it's flag. No. Something ain't right. Let's see if I can pop it up like here. Should have been like save. I ain't saved it though. HTTPS. // Chrome. Chrome flags. Yeah. Can't reach it. I don't know what's going on right here. I'm gonna have to redo it. I thought it was gonna be simple. But what you're gonna do is, far as when you go to your StreamYard and it's gonna bring it down. I'm gonna have to redo it. I thought I was gonna be able to do it real quick, but I guess not. So can't do it right now. Let me see if I can do the Chrome. Well, I had to close the whole browser probably. Let me see. I don't think I can go from one browser to the other browser on here. No, I'm gonna have to do that on its own, far as an display. But okay, I see your form praise too. Salutes to you. And yeah, I had to get that with you later. I done learned it, and I don't know why it's not going through. I must didn't put the code in right, but I just learned the code. But I know somebody else may need it because I was looking it up on YouTube and I couldn't find it on YouTube, especially for the Microsoft Edge. Now I didn't even find it for the Chrome either. So I know both of them is really needed as far as on YouTube. So I'm most likely to make one later once I figure out how I can display it while I'm still on StreamYard, basically. Yeah. All right there, family. So with that being stated, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. We about to be up out of here.